Hey guys, in today's message, I'm going to talk about why we hold ourselves back from the things that we truly want in our life. Throughout this journey called life, you may find yourself coming to a point in your life where you feel as though you've arrived at your destination, you have some pretty good achievements behind your back, you have a relationship that you're not so happy with. You're with a group of friends that don't really make you feel quite good about yourself. And yet, the thought of changing, going in a new direction, trying something new scares you. I don't know if you've ever tried to leave a certain group of friends and you might find yourself being alone for a time and not really having much success trying to find some new friends that are going to suit you better and to lift you up, that are going to help you to reach your full potential, rather than staying with a group of friends who don't really have those same goals in mind. Yet, when you get to that place and you're on your own and these new friends don't show up straight away for you, you find yourself going back to what feels familiar, going back to those same friends, the ones that you were trying to get away from. Throughout my journey, there has been a lot of change in my life. I too am working towards exiting my comfort zone. And that can be in terms of your career, your choices in friendships, the types of romantic relationships that you seem to be attracting. It could even be a relocation to another country or another city. But sometimes what I've found is that when I take a couple of steps forward in the new path or the new direction, I'll see some success, I'll see some change, and then I often have found myself retreating back and returning to what feels familiar, what feels comfortable. This is also what you call a form of self-sabotage. Despite the fact that we are believers, that we are Christians, what we believe to be true about ourselves is there in our subconscious minds. So God might be dangling this beautiful, bright future in front of our face, a beautiful new relationship, an awesome new group of friends. Though we can see this spiritually, and we may even take those steps towards that, towards where He's calling us to go, and yet we find ourselves retreating and pulling back. Why? Because there is a part of us that may feel that we don't deserve this, that we're not worthy enough. Fear of failure, fear of success. But at the end of the day, this all comes down to what we truly believe about ourselves and what we deserve in this lifetime. How can we overcome self-sabotage? How can we see freedom in this area of our lives? Number one, figure out what that fear is. Figure out and ask yourself, do I feel worthy? Do I feel as though I deserve to have an abundant life, the one that God promised me? And if the answer is no, do some work on yourself. Speak God's word over yourself consistently. Really get that belief in yourself that you are worthy and you are deserving of everything that God has for you. Number two, continue to take those steps forward in the new direction. And if you find yourself retreating back, withdrawing, going back to what's familiar, accept it. Accept yourself and say, you know what? At least I did take those couple of steps forward. I realize that I'm back here, but I'm going to go for it again. Don't quit just because you've seen that you've retreated backwards a little bit. Be kind to yourself and encourage yourself to keep going, to keep taking those steps forward, to leave your comfort zone. Number three, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't condemn yourself, don't criticize yourself, and don't be upset with yourself. Because if we stay in condemnation and negativity and self-doubt, then it's very difficult to get back up and continue to move forward again. Number 4, get some help. Learn to be okay with your fears, but learn ways to cope with them and manage them so that you have the tools and skills that you need to continue to keep getting back up and keep moving forward and exiting your comfort zone. Sometimes you can get stuck in procrastination. If you don't know why you're doing this or how to manage it, the chances are more likely that you will stay down and not be able to continue or get yourself back up. I want to tell someone out there today that you're not alone in this struggle. You are well capable and you have everything you need inside of yourself to make it out of that box, to make it out of that small place that you've been living in. You deserve to have an abundant life. You deserve that new job or career that deep down you know you desire. You deserve to have a relationship that is reciprocated, someone to love you back unconditionally. You deserve that new group of friends who want to encourage your full potential, who want to lift you up and build you up, rather than staying with a group of friends who are keeping you down and limiting your potential. You've got what it takes. You were not born to stay living in a comfort zone of familiarity. You were made to grow and to evolve, and you can do it. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching with me, don't hesitate to contact me via email, and you'll find my email address in my About section on my YouTube channel.